All right, so here's my fundamentals of caring application assignment. So the first question was describe your initial reactions to the film. And so I thought that I really enjoyed this film. I like how as the movie went on, the characters became more comfortable and their stories unfolded. I thought it was interesting that the caregiver had no previous experience and he jumped right into the role that required lots of work and attention. So what stereotypes did I see in the film? I saw quite a few examples of stereotypes in this film. Some related to the disabled person himself, and others relate to those around him, his caregiver, and his family. His caregiver asks him, what would he do if he woke up not being disabled anymore? I felt like this was a stereotype because many non disabled people believe that disabled people would be able to do more or enjoy their life more if they were not disabled. Throughout the whole film, I felt like the producers made the disabled character helpless in some ways, and they made his character have a very snarky and sometimes negative attitude and personality. I feel like in many movies, this is how individuals who use wheelchairs are portrayed. So, some oppression and privilege that were shown in the film. There were many instances in the film that represented oppression in the film. One specific example was when they were on the road trip and the giant cow was on the second floor and they had no way of getting up there. The owner of the establishment offered them something from the gift shop for free instead of going up to the second floor. This is a common reaction, and the store owner should have reevaluated the accessibility of his attraction. Privilege was also shown in the film. Trevor came from a wealthy family who had the means to hire a full-time caregiver and allow him to go on the road trip. He used a motorized chair and had an accessible car. Many other families with disabled children do not have the same privilege of being able to do many of these things. So what could people do to lessen the stereotyping? I think individuals could lessen or eliminate such stereotyping by educating themselves on different types of disability and learn more about accessibility. By doing this, it will allow people to reevaluate their own biases and experiences and determine how they can change their habits. And then I I do think this film portrays disability in an accurate way. I think it shows some of the obstacles that disabled people must face every day. I also think it's an interesting perspective to see the interactions with a caregiver and how a non disabled person perceives the disability firsthand.